A major announcement: new shirts on sale. SB 357. They come in black and white, and in different shapes and sizes. And we have the shirts with the logo up there, as you can see with the silhouette and the black shirt. And you can get them at the Instagram pages right here. Follow the Instagram page, and don't forget like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope y'all enjoy the video. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Kim Sides doing another segment, Wednesday on Wednesdays. And on today's segment, Wednesday on Wednesday, what I just want to talk about is, y'all. So I had seen this TikTok clip with the this recently in Hall of Fame inducted basketball coach Doc Rivers. And pretty much what he was just talking about was like his basketball player. He was just like, "Yo, coach, why you don't let me take those shots at Ray Allen, who is like arguably the second greatest shooter of all time?" He was like, "Why don't you let me take those shots?" And he was just like, "Yo, do you see how you work? Like, not only are he a better shooter than you, but he also works every day at his craft." And if y'all just seen the previous My Money video, I talk about working on your craft. But what I just want to talk about is though, just like how like he said like how Ray Allen works on his craft, but also like how he's obsessed with being great. And that's what I just want to get at, y'all, because like I even seen a clip before or a short before where Ray Allen questioned the kid. He was like, "Why do you do this?" He was like, "I just want to be good. I just want to be popular." But he was like, "No, like don't do something if you're not trying to be the best at it." And that's just going into hand in hand like with Doc Rivers said about Ray Allen himself as a shooter. It's just like Ray Allen was obsessed with being the best shooter. Like you hear stories about his work ethic. You hear stories about him taking I don't know how many shots, or like how like he made that jump shot in the finals where it was just like his foot was perfectly behind the line. It was something he was obsessed with. It was this continuation of this continuously working on his craft. And I just think like when you're obsessed with things, like yes, like people who work on their craft, yes, they are professionals, but people who are obsessed with things, every little thing matters. Like I could just say it for myself. Like one of the things I'm obsessed with is working out. So like I prioritize sleep, I prioritize what I eat, I prioritize just the thing, like just the things I put in my body. I prioritize just going to the gym. And you even hear stories about Kobe Bryant, how he was so obsessed with this being great. You hear about like how like he would get up, he would go to the gym at 4 o'clock. Or if you beat him to the gym one day, the next day he's there before you. That's because like they want to get that competitive advantage. They want to be the best at every little thing that they do. And that's the thing about being obsessed with greatness, is just like you prioritize so many details that the smallest detail don't get missed. And I think like that's what separates being great or being good to being legendary, because those guys themselves, like it was the small details. It was the beat that they never missed. It was something that they couldn't never just be okay with. They couldn't just be like, "Oh, I'm just gonna take a load off today." No matter what, like they kept on pushing, they kept on going, they kept on striving to be great, and not just only great, but be legendary. And even Doc Rivers shared a story about Tiger Woods, where it's just like they was at the golf course and it was pouring down raining. And I forgot what golf tournament he said that was coming up, but he was just like Tiger Woods was out there still, getting his swings in and getting his getting his rounds in, because he said that the weather was there was a possibility for it to rain. So now while all these, I mean, probably professional golfers that's inside of the golf club that's chilling and having a good time, Tiger's out there being just working on his craft, being prepared for the weather. And just as going back to saying being obsessed with greatness, just being able to thinking like even though you can't control everything, you try to control every little thing. And it sounds kind of crazy that I'm saying that, but you try to find a way to control what you can't control. And that's the thing about just being obsessed, y'all. It's just that like you are so obsessed with being in control of your routine, your environment, and what goes on around you, that you are not trying to fail. And that's what I'm just that's just what I'm just getting at. So if y'all don't get anything out of this video, y'all, like in order to be legendary, you gotta be obsessed with things. You gotta be able to just prioritize the small things to a T, to the point that it almost it almost breaks your teeth. And that sounds kind of crazy, but y'all just work with me. Yeah, it almost breaks your teeth. It makes your teeth cringes because you can't allow nothing to pass by. And so, with all that is being said, y'all, this is Kim Site on another segment, Wednesday.